Manatee lol. How is he not in LEC? Oh, those are the results of my Wikipedia page. How am I not in LEC, guys? Did you get an LEC offer? Are people gonna be asking me that? No. There will be no LEC offer anyway. Like, come on, it's middle of the split, guys. It's not like you're getting offers in the middle of the split. Like, bottom tier teams are not even gonna try to offer me because they know I'm not gonna accept anyway, so there's no point even. And all the top tier teams have their mid laners locked in, like there's just no replacing in the middle of the split. That's not how it works. We got a clip to watch. What is the clip?
Don't! The prize pool is decided before the viewership. No, they don't!
What the
The
fuck?
prize pool is decided before the viewership. Are you dumb? You're dumb.
What the fuck? Hello?
Yeah. No. More people, more tickets sold.
Yo!
For online EU Masters? For fucking online EU Masters, we're selling tickets? What are we selling tickets for? For online EU Masters? Who is selling e-tickets?
It's getting rage baited.
More viewer, more sponsor money? Bro, the prize pool is decided before they know the viewing numbers. Are you dumb? If I say I have a 100...
It's always the same. Crownie should just be honestly not allowed to stream, honestly. So the prize pool thing. Where did all the prize pool money go once LR started participating in Emea Masters? Did KGL, alright chat, I'm gonna run some ads, you know the drill, here's a big kiss, it all? So Emea prize pool used to be 150k? I don't think I received any money of that, by the way. Me winning Emea prize pool, I probably never received any money regarding that. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think I've seen a cent of that. So it used to be 150k every year, 2024, 75, and then 150 for summer. And then Loser Tones joins, and it's 40 and 60? Wait, it's what happened? Actually, what happened? What the fuck? Oh, that is fucked up. We need to investigate this one. Not only did they slam the prize pool by more than half, but they also completely rigged the event, right? They completely rigged the event. The whole bracket was completely rigged. The whole script was... Yeah, everything was scripted. 3-2 against a Turkish team. Zilla and Kindred game 5 into 3-0, 3-0. Yeah. Talk about Velja's Trundle. The Bwipa coaching came in clutch. Velja just all of a sudden learned how to play Trundle overnight. When things are looking rough and everything, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. The solution is to give a call to Bwipa and let him lecture you about how he's the Trundle goat and let him yap in your ears for 2 hours, and all of a sudden you will come out built different. A new you is gonna be reborn. Did Velja actually get any LEC offers? How am I supposed to know? You think I'm his manager? I check his business email. Let me tell you something, okay? This clip about Velja getting LEC offers.
Yeah. Velja
That is stirring drama right now. Let me tell you something, okay? I am the influence here. Okay? It's not that Velja declined the offers. I declined them. Well, let me tell you what I mean by that. In Copenhagen, Velja was actually being so naive, and he was like discussing this LEC thing, and me and Crownie had to tell him, going to LEC is a very bad idea, especially if it's a bottom tier team. It's a very bad idea. And then he was being completely clueless on how life is gonna be like at LEC and how nepotism works there and this and that. And you know, we had to like tell him a little bit about how things are there before he finally actually realized that going to a bottom tier team is career suicide. There is literally zero benefit going to a bottom tier team. especially in the position that he's in. It would just be a dumb decision. Yeah, the future of being a pro player or esports right now is just being a content creator is just better, you know. That's just where we're at. I also think there's a lot of delusion out there. Like, there was like the new news, right? Which is like, what was it again? Like BDS bought out SK's jungler for 200k or something like that, right? First of all, very questionable decision. Like, you're actually paying 200k. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money for a buyout for a player that is not even considered anything as of right now. Like, 200k buyout is a complete scam, considering that player had one split left of contract. Do you understand that? Like, BDS got hardcore scammed. I honestly, I'm impressed that like an org even made that decision. The other level is just that, like, you know, I saw a lot of fans on Twitter being like, why didn't you take this guy? Why didn't you take that guy? That guy had no buyout. A lot of like fans on Twitter are being a little bit delusional, right? Because they're just supporting a player or their favorite team from the country they're from or whatever, and then they think, why doesn't an LEC org hire this guy? I think the reality that we're in is that most of ERL players are just not very good, and they're not LEC ready, and there's lack of players you can... There's just like so little players. Let me tell you something. If import slots wouldn't exist, like if teams had unlimited import slots, do you think BDS would buy out Bakuda? The jungler from SK? No. Let me tell you what they would do. They would get an Academy Korean jungler. That's what they would do. But they have 2 import slots on AD and top lane, right? So they can't get another Korean. They would 100% get a Korean, I can guarantee you. And then the last thing I want to say is, isn't it funny, guys, that before Lost Returns was created, nobody talked about Velja? Isn't it funny that when all like this ERL coaches were making tier lists on Twitter, they had Velja in C or D tier, like at the very bottom? Because a lot of times, maybe you guys don't follow, a lot of times there are coaches or whoever in the scene that makes this tier list about, they make like a tier list of, oh, this player and this player and this, like who's the future players that might get promoted in LEC, right? Basically, of the ERL players. And Velja was either not on the list or he was always at the bottom of the list, always. And yeah, here we are a couple of months later where Nemesis brings in Velja. And now he's considered extremely good and people want him to play in LEC. Crazy how the narrative shifts when before that nobody even looked at him. How can an ERL players get LEC level if the ERL level is so low? The answer to that is very simple. You don't need the ERL level to be high in order for a player to get good. Do you think players back in the day, they only got to LEC because the ERL level is good? No, ERL level has nothing to do with whether a player is gonna be good or not. Like literally nothing. You can have a player that never plays in any ERL, and if they're good enough just by playing in solo queue, they can be LEC level. That's just like reality that we live in.